Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to be decoding the digital classroom interface. We're meticulously unpacking a very specific layout from an AI chat window, specifically a Corso Completo Matematica Sesta Serie environment. Now, at first glance, it might look like just a few lines of basic text, but analyzing the structural layout reveals a massive amount about the future of modern digital education. It really shows us exactly how learning is shifting from passive reading to active AI-assisted interaction. Let's dive in. Before we break down the individual components, we really need to ask ourselves how these on-screen features actually shape a user's interaction with the platform. I mean, what exactly does this digital interface offer a student who's looking for a complete math course? Well, it isn't just a blank page waiting for input. Rather, it's a highly structured gateway designed to guide the learning experience from the very second the user arrives. The way choices are presented here heavily influences student psychology. Think about it. If the interface feels intuitive and powerful, a student is much more likely to engage deeply with complex material, rather than just feeling totally intimidated by a blank screen.
Section 1. The Course Chat Context, Grounding the User Journey.
So this specific title, Corso Completo Matematica Sexta Serie, anchors our entire experience. It immediately tells us that this interface is a dedicated space for a complete 6th grade math course. Even within the framework of a massive AI application, the environment is instantly contextualized. It tells the student exactly where they are. And this is absolutely crucial for managing cognitive load. When a student opens this workspace, they aren't bombarded with a million endless possibilities, right? They're focused on one clear objective. It essentially creates a digital classroom boundary, signaling that, hey, it is time to focus entirely on math.
Section 2. Basic Navigation Elements, Moving Around the Interface. Now, these core commands form the absolute foundation of the user experience. You've got everything from a handy skip-to-content accessibility feature to organizational tools like search chats and chat history. Imagine you're a student trying to remember exactly how you solved a tough algebra problem last week. Having instant access to your chat history turns a simple text box into a fully searchable digital notebook. It's like a personalized filing cabinet. Instead of flipping frantically through pages of messy, handwritten notes, a student can just retrieve their exact thought process, plus the AI's previous explanations with a single click.
Section 3. Advanced Platform Capabilities, Beyond Simple Text.
Okay, here's where things get really interesting. The explicit inclusion of features like images, apps, and deep research perfectly illustrates a highly interactive learning environment designed for complex problem solving. A 6th grade math student isn't just limited to typing numbers anymore. The interface promises the ability to integrate visual learning, connect with external applications, and dive into intensive inquiries. Think about geometry for a second. Being able to generate or manipulate an image of a shape completely changes how a student grasps spatial relationships. The platform literally evolves from a traditional digital calculator into a comprehensive multimodal tutor capable of bringing abstract concepts to life.
Let's look closer at that isolated phrase, deep research. It's a really intriguing feature. It strongly implies that users can perform rigorous, automated investigations directly within the chat interface itself. The platform isn't just handing out quick answers. It has the capacity to synthesize complex mathematical concepts without the user ever having to leave the window. So, if a student asks how the Fibonacci sequence appears in nature, this tool doesn't just give a dry textbook definition. It can actively pull together varied sources, compile the data, and present a structured, comprehensive lesson right on the spot.
Section 4. Account Management and Support, User Settings and Service Tiers. Moving on, the presence of navigation options for See Plans and Pricing, Settings, and Help reminds us that this educational tool operates within a broader, tiered software ecosystem. It's a subtle but super important reminder of the dual nature of this space. Yes, it functions as a highly effective classroom, but it is also fundamentally a commercial service. The settings and help options make sure the user can customize their technical experience and find immediate assistance. Meanwhile, that pricing link clearly indicates that different levels of computational power exist, potentially creating different tiers of educational resources depending on the user's subscription level.
Section 5. The Power of Logging In, Unlocking Personalization. Now this right here is the ultimate hook for the user. The bold promise to get responses tailored to you. This guarantees a highly personalized educational experience, rather than just generic one-size-fits-all answers. In the context of math, this implies the system can actually adapt to a student's specific learning speed, track their previous mistakes, and cater to their unique educational needs, But, of course, only if they take the next step and log in. Personalization really is the holy grail of education, and this simple sentence essentially offers every single student their own dedicated tutor who remembers exactly what they struggled with yesterday and adjusts today's lesson accordingly.
The interface lays out a very clear 4-step roadmap of the benefits you unlock upon logging in. Step 1. Access your account. Step 2. Gain historical context by getting answers based on your saved chats. Step 3. Unlock the power to create images. And Step 4. Gain the ability to upload your own files, like maybe a photo of your homework or a really complex worksheet. It explicitly shows the value exchange for creating an account. You aren't just logging in for the fun of it. You're trading your account creation for a massive upgrade in educational functionality and context retention.
When we compare these two states, the contrast is stark. The basic navigation state is completely functional, sure, providing simple search and chat initiation, but the logged-in state transforms the interface entirely. It upgrades a basic text box into a dynamic, personalized, multimedia educational partner. This distinction highlights a core philosophy in modern platform design. The true power of artificial intelligence in education is only fully realized when the system is allowed to build a historical, ongoing relationship with the user over time.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this provocative thought. How do these specific, advanced capabilities, like deep research and file uploading, completely transform our traditional concept of learning mathematics online? When your interface isn't just a static textbook, but an active, memory-retaining, image-generating assistant, how does that alter the very way we process and understand information? The next time you open a chat window, take a second to think about how these digital environments are quietly, but fundamentally, reshaping the future of education. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.